Hello everyone, welcome to Paszerine TV, it's it. In today's video, I'm gonna build you a medieval tavern in Sims 4. So if you're ready, let's game, shall we? Today's video will be a speedrun. I know that I said before that for a while I'm gonna go with the let's build videos. But this video was on among my stored videos for a very long time. So I wanted to show you guys what I've done so far. I'm gonna put this video under the collab videos playlist. So make sure to go and check out my other collabs as well. I'm gonna put it under collab, but actually it's not one-on-one collab that I'm usually doing. It's rather a save file project that I belong to it. And actually it has a funny story that how I got involved with this as well. So I started Twitter, if you didn't know, and within this year, I think it was in April as well, April or something. It's quite new compared to my Instagram or YouTube history. And then I started to follow only simmers, and I followed and saw that there are like huge negativity in the community on Twitter compared to how I see in the community on Instagram. So it was quite a shock to me in the beginning, and later on I understood that people are just trying to make themselves heard. They're just criticizing what they have expected from the game, and most of the time they're right actually. So they're right to criticize the things in this kind of game that they're paying a lot of money. You know, Sims 4 is one of the most expensive games in the game history right now. So I cannot blame anyone who purchased all other packs if they're criticizing. I myself criticized a lot on my Discord channel time to time. So during that shock, I commented people around like why are you doing this and blah blah, and I was just commenting here and there. I didn't know who am I commenting to, and one simmer took me very seriously. He didn't just never minded because I'm stating my own idea. He rather tried to understand, and he tried to put his ideas as well. And we didn't just argue, we properly discussed upon our thoughts. And that's how I met with D1 this simmer. So we're friends from Twitter, and then I entered his Twitter account to follow him. So seeing that he has really good casts and build products from Sims, like he has really good contents. And then I decided to follow, and then I saw that he has a Discord channel dedicated to medieval themed builds and cast contents in the Sims. And I got quite excited because it was in my mind for a while that I wanted to build something medieval, but I was kind of afraid. And the timing is also kind of unique. On my Discord channel, we have like inspirational builds channel, which is called Inspo. And we have a dedicated person there weekly. He's sharing his inspirational houses and like both exterior and interior design. And we also, among the members, time to time, like share things to show people what we're thinking about the build, which kind of building is nice in our eyes. And then we're discussing on them, like if you could live there, if you could build in the Sims. And the time that I was talking to D1 for the first time on Inspo channel, I had also found this medieval cafe. Like they converted a medieval style of old building into like actual medieval style in the Europe, it seems. And I found that it's kind of cozy, how I see, and I'm gonna put it here somewhere. And then I decided to do that, and then after seeing this medieval save file project, that blew my mind. I was like, I should do this. Like, it's the perfect time. It's like the universe is calling me right now for building this. That's what motivated me actually to build this, because this is not what you're used to see. Actually, I never built something like this before, and even from the windows that I'm choosing right now, you would understand that this is not my stuff. So later on, I was doing this on my Discord like live sessions, and some of my simmers friends like coming in and coming out, and one of them came in and he said that this looks like a medieval themed build. Why did you use those windows and doors? And I'm like, I'm not sure, I couldn't find the correct one. And he gave me some ideas, hopefully, thank you Bart. And then I changed my windows according to what he said, and after that help, my other friends also came in and they put their ideas in it. So it's like a whole Paszerine TV worked on this build. They all helped me out, so I'm really appreciating that effort. Thank you very much guys. And most of the time like I was talking around to people. That's why editing this video took so much time, because there are some parts in this speed build that I just stop and show around the building and ask their opinion. I'm just showing that this window, when I put like this, the lightning becomes like this. What do you think of this? Something like that. And these things were happening too many times. That's why I had to cut lots of things. Thinking that maybe you would get seasick. Because my roommate cannot watch my speed builds sometimes, he said so, because I'm rotating the camera too much. I don't know, I never felt like it, maybe because I got used to how I rotate. I want to look around a lot to see how it looks from every angle. It should look appealing to me from every angle that I can see. And when I looked at the building at the end, I think this building stayed very rectangular. So like it wasn't perfect in my eyes, but I really liked what I came up with in the end, so it was quite fun. And I wanted to use those separated roof rooms, and in order to do that you have to use lots of roof pieces. Basically it was quite challenging, but I'm glad that I was able to pull it through. And then like I started with the idea that this should be a small tavern, because I was really running out of time that time. I was about to write a paper, and then this was right in the middle, but the universe was calling, right? I had to do something. So I decided to build, and I didn't have much time, and I said that on Discord I'm gonna do this quickly. And then each time I said, I think I said around half an hour to 45 minutes, something like that, and I did this like 4 or 5 times. So there were like a lot of videos and from different times, different things that I was focusing on. During that time I was like super motivated, but also running out of time. And I kept reminded myself that this should be a small tavern. Like even I can do a tiny stuff, tiny and cute tavern. Like the first idea was like that I could make a huge garden and stuff, but the place that I could find to build this tavern that is in my mind, most suitable place was Windenburg. I had to choose one of the lots that are available as well. So this lot was looking like quite alright to me, so I decided to go with this. And that led me building bigger and bigger building somehow. Really somehow. I didn't think that I would do something like this. And when I was building the second floor, I was thinking that there will be a balcony that you can see the first floor from it, and then there will be more desks and chairs around it so that you can just enjoy there. Then this idea changed into more tavern idea, because in taverns you need to sleep, you need to spend the night over there. So I decided to add some bedrooms, and then if I'm adding a bedroom, there should be a bath and a toilet, like separate places, and then there should be a proper heating, so there should be fireplaces here and there, and then the kitchen should be bigger, and let's give a terrace as a balcony. And these ideas were like keep bouncing between my friends. Let this building became bigger and bigger actually. But I'm quite happy with the final result. As I said before, it just in my mind it's just kinda super rectangular. Yeah, I was hoping to make it a bit cuter, a bit rounded one, but in the end it stayed as rectangular. But I quite like it, and maybe you cannot see because of the lightning. The lightning wasn't good as I hoped in this place. The stones that I'm using in the exterior were actually pink, because the building that I found, the picture that you seen before, they used the pink color as well outside. I think it looks really cute, but when I put here, I never seen the pink directly. It was always something like beige and stone colors and some dark colors in it as well. It never showed that actually. Only I'm satisfied with that green in the first floor, at the entrance floor. And after that I had so much fun building with the debug items. So I had to go through all debug items so that I can find something that I can use for medieval times. So I think I enjoyed the most when I was doing the kitchen, because in kitchen I had to become a super creative. Like this is really out of my comfort zone. I had to think like you cannot use a counter, so what you're gonna put there. Like making a complete counter didn't make sense to me. I think it's kind of a luxury, and also having a wardrobe would be a luxury as well in medieval time. So I tried to give them chests instead of wardrobes in the bedrooms. And at the same time, in the kitchen, they had only long tables that they can store things and stuff. So I tried to give only like top counters, top shelves, and of course I put lots of shelves here and there. And other than that, as I moved on with the building, I started to create a story in my mind that there's an owner and he has a wife and he has a child, one child. They're living at the 3rd floor, and the 2nd floor, like bedrooms and toilet, and the 1st floor is only the tavern area that you can watch a performing bard, and then kitchen is open as well. Like you can see everything from everywhere, because making a door specifically for a room is also expensive in that area. That's how I thought. So I tried to make the places with arches as much as possible if it's not a private chamber. And I think I really like the part that I made in the balcony. Like I would spend my afternoon there while drinking with my friends. Actually, after I done that, I felt really cozy. In this video, since it came to the kitchen part, I'd like to emphasize that like I had to cut a lot of part when I was going around the debug, so I'm not gonna dwell on the debug part that much in this video, hopefully. But I think it would give you a reference that what you can do in with the debug objects. If you didn't know, you can write the testing cheats through like Ctrl+Shift+C, then testing cheats through. Then you can write the show hidden objects and show live edit object bb dot, of course. And with these cheats, you can find all the other debug objects that you can find here and there in the whole world. Like some objects are not actual objects, they are just designed to be in the world, but they're not playable, so they call them debug objects. And with these cheats, you can basically download them and use them. What happens is your Sims just goes through them if it's a big object, so it's not so realistic when you're doing a gameplay in it, but it's really fun to use them in different versions if you're doing some dedicated different style of building. So that gave me the motivation a lot. I tried to put lots of vases and stuff. Like I tried to make the kitchen as full as possible, as good looking as possible. I don't know what you're thinking. Please write down your thoughts in the comment. And if you can subscribe to the channel, by the way, and if you can like this video, I would really appreciate. The more you interact with me, the more you interact with the videos, the more my channel appears in the YouTube algorithm, so I really appreciate that. And let's set this aside and continue. So in the building, I think more or less what I wanted to say was this. Maybe I can add a few more. That there is like a secret place that you can gather up to talk, like private talks, but it also has an arch. Maybe it's not that private. It also belongs to noble people, so the owner of the tavern don't usually give those seats to normal people. When the nobles come, he arranges that room so that they can talk their private stuff there. So this tavern is known with this secret room, as I imagined. And that secret room is right behind the storage and kitchen. It's like clamped in between, and it has its own dedicated fireplace, so it's a cozier place. So, and I tried to use some different items to create stage. And I thought that this place would have like very long tables instead of like separate tables. Probably that makes more sense. That is more doable in the medieval time. And I didn't just want to put some chair that is looking like this era's chair. So I ended up using the same small chair everywhere. And then at some places I just put some half-cut wood that is coming with the auto retreat, and I think that gave the feeling as much as possible. And when you enter, there's a place like I used a bar stool, but actually bar area, but actually like you can use something else there as a counter. I thought that when you enter, you talk to the owner at there and then you arrange your room. Maybe it's a really wide entry, but it made sense to me to make a good entry because nobles are coming here to this tavern as well. They're enjoying this place too, so they would expect something fancier than usual, I thought. I'm gonna see you at the end, and I'm gonna leave you with the music for a while, so I hope you enjoy the rest of the speedrun. Thank you very much for watching till here, and please don't forget to hit the like button, and if you like this kind of videos, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and if you want to see more of them, you can also click the bell icon so that you can immediately know if there's a new video. I would really appreciate if you interact more so I can see your comments in the comments, and I always reply to your comments very quickly. So don't forget that, and don't hesitate to criticize as well. I'm really open to those. I hope to see you in the next week with another build video. I don't know if it's gonna be a let's build or speed build, but for a while I feel like I'm gonna go with only English videos. So take care of yourselves, guys.